2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look from before as the Clippers made their way to the locker room, hoping to put on a show for their home fans tonight. A picture-perfect afternoon in Southern California. From the beaches to downtown Los Angeles, this is Staples Center, our setting today. Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and our reporter Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us tonight, the incomparable Candace Parker.
Oh, incomparable. I got a lot to live up to. It's great to catch up with you and the 2K crew, Brian.
And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
He's been an absolute beast on the defensive end, racking up the steals and really making an impact on this side of the court.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And for Los Angeles, well, Candace is someone who has played for a Los Angeles team. What do you think it's like for the Clippers now, playing away from their home these last few years?
Well, when you win and you advance in the playoffs, slowly but surely people get on that bandwagon bus. So you're going to see more and more LA Clippers fans on the road.
Here's Jay. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Outside Johnson. Pass to Jay. Here's Wilkins. Good.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Here's Goodrich, covered by Johnson. Drives to the hoop. Here's Mashburn. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nixon. They get the rebound.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Pass to Randolph. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Wilkins. The rebound by Duncan. Here's Nixon. Driving in. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Here's Jay, following the score by the Clippers. To the middle. Here's Randolph. Banked it in off the glass.
He earns his keep with his physicality and his touch with the basketball. Randolph getting it done.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Duncan. Here's Goodrich, covered by Johnson. Here's Nixon. And that one's long.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Abdul-Rahim. Tip back in for 2.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. And you knew you loved basketball early on, but when did broadcasting come into the picture, Candace?
Yeah, I grew up with 2 older brothers, and all we did was debate on our couch watching basketball. So honestly, I'd like to say I've been broadcasting since I can remember, but to have an opportunity to broadcast along with the icons in the game, players that I grew up with, and like you yourself, just listening to all the time, it's a huge opportunity. I definitely don't take it for granted.
And as your brothers would add, Candace loves to talk.
They told you to say that, huh? They put you up to that.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. Here's Jay. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for the away team, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Clippers trail. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
But that's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about fear.
Here's Jay following the score by the Clippers. To the wing on the left. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. Here's Nixon. Pass to Duncan.
Away team foul. Kevin Johnson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Well, Candace, the Milwaukee Bucks winning the 2021 title. It just goes to show you that small market teams, big market teams, every fan base should know their team has a chance to win if they're run properly. And we saw that with the Bucks last season.
Well, we're seeing the support from the entire city, the entire state, and how great it is to see a team like that has had a superstar that decided to stay with the Bucks, that re-signed when many probably would have left. How important it is for that city. And so I think that, you know, a lot of teams are going to take this blueprint and try to recreate it.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. The Clippers have gone 3 of 9, struggling so far.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Clippers with the ball. 7-point differential.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he's...
And here's Johnson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Wilkins. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Nixon. Pass to Duncan. Here's Goodrich. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
The Grizzlies have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Here's Wilkins. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Well, Candace, one area where the WNBA has dominated the NBA, free throw percentage.
Yes, you know, I think that it definitely comes down to our bigs being able to stretch the floor. I don't know whether that has anything to do with playing overseas, but practice a lot of free throws during our career.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Inside, here's Randolph. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
What a tremendous career for Zach Randolph. He hit some bumps early on, but he's played with tremendous consistency throughout his time.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Free. Here's Barnes. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Does a good job just to get the shot off clean. Even if he can't knock it down, the fadeaway is really his only choice there.
Here's Randolph. He's guarded by Barnes. Barnes comes with a double team. Out to the wing. Wilkins. The wide open shot is on the money. He's got 14.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Maggette. And the jumper is good.
Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
For Vancouver, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting. Here's Jay. Lets it fly. Barnes with the rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Right wing. Pass to Harper. Well, with players just getting bigger and faster, when do you think we'll see our first WNBA dunk contest? And is that important to you, Candace?
I think it's just around the corner. I think it's going to be in the next couple years that we're going to see a number of ladies go out there and show them how it's done.
Here's Jay. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
They're looking to make amends for their poor showing against this team last season.
And he dunks it down.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Here's Wilkins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And I love how they've been the aggressors on the offensive end. So unafraid of contact, looking to score points in the lane and at the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now a timeout called by the Clippers.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Fans, the loudest section get free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
All right, right, let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see which teams are leading the pack in steals right now. The Clippers third.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Here's Free, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Pass to Duncan. Here's Harper. Here's Duncan. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're slotted in at 9th in the conference, but it's still early in the year. And of course the Grizzlies, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation. Well, Candace, some great post players in the game today. What skill do you think is critical for post players to have right now?
I think it's super important to have a move and a counter move. There are so many players in this league that are able to get to their move, and everybody in the entire arena knows that they're going to do it.
And you must have a celebration after a big dunk as well.
Got to. It's a staple.
Here's Wilkins, following the score by the Clippers. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
They're really not doing themselves any favors picking up this many fouls so early.
At the line for the away team, Dominique Wilkins. At the line for 2.
And he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And they're doing a great job of earning their trips to the line.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Free. Pass to Maggette. Knocked away. And here comes the break. Here's Battier. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Barnes, and down it goes. 2 points.
Looks like they're going to keep pounding it inside for as long as they can.
Here's Wilkins. He's got 18. Here's Randolph. And that one good. 6 points for him.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Candace, we see so many different coaching styles. To you, what's the most important quality in a head coach?
The most important quality in a head coach, especially nowadays, is to be able to connect with your team. You have to be able to connect to know what they need on a nightly basis. You know when to push, know when to bring them back down into reality, and how to set the tone. So I think that is so important, especially in this generation.
Here's Brandon. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. On target from range.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Pass to Free. A minute 42 left in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Randolph grabs the miss. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line for the away team, Shane Battier, shooting 2.
The first one falls. George, he's checked in for the Clippers. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 1:24 left in the first quarter.
Away team foul. Greg Anthony. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Corey McGetty. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. And he lobs it up top.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Here's McGetty. He's guarded by Anthony. Has to free. Clock at 6. It's stolen. Here's Brandon. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Here's Free. He's guarded by Anthony. He takes it in. Free. That's good.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Here's Brandon. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Over Barnes. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Leading by 14. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Well, Los Angeles shooting about 43% in this one. When you think about how important bench play is in the modern game, Candace, how big of a boost is it for a starter when the bench plays well?
When the bench comes in and raises the level of play, it definitely makes your job easier. When you have a bench that you can depend on, a team that plays against the starters constantly in practice to make them better, it just makes the overall team and the energy go up.
Can certainly add to the depth and buy some quality rest. And for the Grizzlies, well, the Grizzlies shooting about 60% for the game. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Shooting for the away team, Sharif Abdul-Rahim. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Hits both from the stripe.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
George outside. Pass to Goodrich. Here's Mashburn. It's tipped. Here's Battier. George defending. Here's Randolph. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
I tell you what, Randolph, tough to stop around that bucket.
George outside. Pass to Goodrich. Here's Nixon. 9 points in his last outing. With the drive, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Anthony with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Randolph. It doesn't go for him. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. To the inside. Here's George. And it's Battier with a rebound.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Pass to Abdur-Rahim. And the shot goes. Give him 8.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Here's Nixon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for your Clippers, Norm Nixon free throw. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams making some changes here. Both shots good from the strike. Here's Jay. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
As long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
And the Clippers making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend. But I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Here's Jay. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Goodrich can't hit.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Randolph. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. 10 points for him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Mashburn. To the paint. Here's Nixon. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Going inside. Here's Jay. Misses the hook. Over to the left wing. Here's Goodrich. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Now here's Johnson. Here's Jay. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Clippers shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Here's Goodrich. Pass to Duncan from 18 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Here's Jay. Here he goes. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Randolph deflected, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Harper, he's checked in for Barnes. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
A great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Here's Jay. Fires in the triple. Give him 8.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Here's Nixon. It's rebounded by Abdur-Rahim. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Here's Nixon. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Pass to Goodrich. Here's Duncan. Here's Harper. Here's Nixon. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Now here's Johnson. Out to the right wing. Here's Jay. Give him 8. Misses off the right iron. Down low. He got a piece of it. To the paint. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And it's the Clippers on the break. Pass to Duncan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Tim Duncan, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Outside Johnson. Back to Williams. Here's Wilkins. He's got 18. Just 4 to shoot. That's tipped. With the floater. A nice shot by Mashburn.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Vancouver has gone 1 of 2. From downtown here in the second. Pass to Wilkins. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Ashburn. That one is off.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Pass to Nixon. Here's Goodrich. Covered by Johnson. Here's Goodrich. He has 6. That one's wide left.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Off target from outside. And for the Clippers, they're shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Ashburn. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for LA, Jamal Mashburn. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Both good from the line that time. Here's Wilkins. 35 points for him last game against Washington. Blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Second chance shot. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. He's got 10.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
They're sending guys to the charity stripe way more than they should be. You'd like to see better positioning defensively.
For your Clippers, Barrett.
To the middle. Here's Wilkins. And rejected. Pass to Mashburn. And he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Wilkins. 20 points for him. Count it.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Here's Harper. Pass to Maggette. Here's Mashburn. 10 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Free. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
There's the block. Pass to Maggette. Inside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Give him 8.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Vancouver has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. There's a minute 26 left in the first half of this one. It's hauled in by the Clippers. All right, thanks to our special guest, Candace Parker. Candace, we're glad you could drop by and share your takes with us.
Anytime, VA, anytime.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Pass to Brandon. To the left wing. Here's Wilkins. He's got 22. Missed inside. To the inside. Maggette. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
The Grizzlies shooting 42% in the second quarter. Back to Williams. Down low. Pass to Brandon. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Now Williams. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And that one drops for him. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots. Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right Right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And guys, for the Grizzlies, Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
And Shaq, your take on the Clippers?
It was a great display of team ball. Versus 5 individuals out there, it was one cohesive unit sharing the ball. Not only does that make it harder to guard, it makes the game more enjoyable to watch.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
And for the Grizzlies.
And once Randolph gets inside positioning, it forces the D to compromise. He's tough to deal with.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. The Clippers trail. Here's Goodrich. Pass to Duncan. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Goodrich. And he lays it up and in. Give him 8.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
His 4th turnover of the game. That's not a number to be proud of.
A great job to establish position and square up.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's Nixon for the lead. 4-3. Another miss. 6 makes, 6 misses so far. Here's Jay. Lays it up and banks it in.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Here's Goodrich. Give him 8 points now. Good on the bucket.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Here's Jay. He's got 10. The 3 is up. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Goodrich. He's got 10. Inside. A nice shot by Duncan.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
To the wing, right side. To the middle. They swipe it. And it's the Clippers on the break for the lead. And he takes it up and lays it in.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Jay. Pass to Wilkins. From in deep. And off the glass. That one's good. He's got 26.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Goodrich. Here's Mashburn. He's got 14. Shot clock at 6. Picked it out of midair. They're running. Here's Jay. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Pass to Duncan. Here's Goodrich. Covered by Johnson. Goodrich, good. 12 points for him.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Here's Wilkins. The teardrop. Mashburn grabs the miss. Here's Nixon. To the paint. Here's Duncan. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Abdur-Rahim.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the away team.
Outside Johnson. Down low. Jay. Chalk up 2 there. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
The Clippers have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Here's Goodrich. Covered by Johnson. To the middle. Here's Duncan. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans.
For Vancouver, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Jay. The Clippers grab the miss. Takes it inside. Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a 3-point play.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
There's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Vancouver shooting is around 55% so far. To the inside. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
And another thing, they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really love their aggressiveness.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Here's Duncan. He's got 16 inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Johnson. Here's Jay. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Abdul Rahim. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. 14 points for him.
The defense is aggressive on him, but when you're giving up that much height, there's only so much you can do.
Pass to Duncan. Here's Goodrich. Here's Free. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Jay. He's got 17. And there's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 19 points in the game.
He's done everything they've asked for tonight. I mean, it's all because of all the work he's done that this game is even close.
Pass to Goodrich. Launches it. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
This game has come to life. They're out there battling now. We didn't see this in the first half.
Here's Goodrich. He's got 15. That one drops 4. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
To the inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
4th team foul. At the line for the away team, Sharif Abdur-Rahim, shooting 2.
And he makes a first.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Harper, he's checked in for the Clippers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Maggette. To the paint. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
15 foul. At the line for the away team, Terrell Brandon, 2 shots.
first free throw is good. That one's no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Here's Harper. Randolph grabs the miss.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Driving inside. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Pass to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Randolph to the right side. For the lead. Rebounded by Kaman.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Here's Maggette. Give him 8 points now. With his first shot attempt. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. The shot by Free, no good. Vancouver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Randolph. It's stolen. Here's Harper. To the middle. Here's Kaman. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Here's Randolph. Rebounded by Kaman. Well, Los Angeles shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average.
2 minutes.
Here's Maggette. Pass to Duncan. And that one's good. And now a 6-point Clipper lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Brandon. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. From 15 feet away. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Free.
Okay.
Wow,
okay.
finish.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, it feels like they're just 1 step ahead right now. Looking to build out their advantage even further.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end. Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
52 seconds left in the third. And Harper gets it to go. He has 6.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Shooting for the away team. At the line for 2.
That one's off. And the second free throw is good. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. There's the drive, and he banks in the layup. He's got 24.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
That's his fourth personal foul. Shooting for the away team, Dominique Wilkins. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Free. 12 points for him. Can't get it to fall. Here's Wilkins. Oh, okay.
Okay, I see it.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Clippers ahead, up 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Here's Williams. It's deflected. And for the Grizzlies. Here's McGetty. Williams defending. From the right block. And it's McGetty missing. Vancouver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Wilkins. Pass to Brandon. Got a hand on it. Here's Free. To the inside. Duncan. Randolph grabs the miss. Vancouver shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Here's Williams. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Harper. Tipped. Throws it up high. Throw it down on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. As this game enters its final moments, he told his guys to keep their cool, saying, quote, no sloppy play. Let's stay true to what we do best. We're almost there, gentlemen.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Harper. Randolph grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Brandon. Pass to Randolph. Misses off the left iron. The Clippers have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Here's Nixon.
At the line for your Clippers, Norm Nixon free throw. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Brandon. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That's his bread and butter. Randolph, a beast on the boards.
Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, B.A., and there's a chance to extend that right here.
From 9 feet out. Here's Maggette. Rebounded by Johnson. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Pass to Wilkins. And that one is hammered home.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Here's Duncan. Here's Harper, covered by Johnson. Here's Harper. 4 on the clock. A nice shot by Duncan. He's got 26.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
Here's Wilkins. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team, Dominique Wilkins. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. And so he hits both. So it's the Clippers now. To the paint. Here's Duncan. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Here's Jay. That one falls.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
Here's Nixon. Pass to Duncan. Shoots from the line. And again, it's the Clippers.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
And here's Johnson. Out left to the wing.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
Here's Nixon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Inside, Abdul Rahim. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting for the away team, Sharif Abdur-Rahim at the line for 2.
And he drops the first. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Down low. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Good whistle there.
Second team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Tim Duncan, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots. Vancouver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Jay. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Give him 23.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Inside. Here's Duncan. Gets stolen by Johnson. Into the lane. And it's Jay missing.
That puts them over the foul limit with plenty of time left. They have to be careful now.
At the line for LA, Norm Nixon free throw. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
The away team calls timeout.
For Vancouver, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter.
LA foul. Norm Nixon. That's his second personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for the away team. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Duncan. Here's Goodrich, covered by Johnson. Here's Duncan. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 34.
He's been laser focused here in the fourth. Only one miss out of 5 attempts.
Here's Jay. It's deflected. Here's Mashburn. Here's Nixon. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Kevin Johnson. That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for L.A., Norm Nixon free throw. At the line for one.
Vancouver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Wilkins. Here's Johnson. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Clippers have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Tipped. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Remains LA basketball.
Pass to Mashburn. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Vancouver shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Lets it go from 11. No good off the back of the rim. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Goodrich, good.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Here's Jay. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Here's Mashburn driving to the basket. Here's Wilkins. Here's the floater. And it's good on the lay-in. He's got 36 points.
Too bad this scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
Pass to Nixon. Here's Kaman, covered by Johnson.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to the away team.
Here's Jay. There's the 3. He can't get it to go.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Here's Mashburn. No good. A bit long that time.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Can't get it to go. Shooting 7 for 13 from the field now. And he drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Here's Nixon. Here's Goodrich. It's rebounded by Abdur-Rahim. The Grizzlies shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Here's Jay. Shot from the low post is good. And for the Clippers, they're shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Pass to Duncan. Here's Goodrich, covered by Johnson. Here's Goodrich, and he converts the layup. And the Clippers lead by 8.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Here's Wilkins.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And a two-handed jam.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
1:57 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Mashburn. Here's Goodrich, covered by Johnson. Hits the three-pointer. 24 points for him.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
That one goes. Count it.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Here's Nixon. Here's the teardrop. Randolph grabs the miss. Vancouver shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Here's Johnson. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Now just a 5-point Clipper lead.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
And there's no better feeling coming up. Nails when the stakes are high.
Here's Duncan. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Yeah, it's quite unlikely, but we've seen crazier things happen.
Jay, three-pointer, no good. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Nixon, good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that sealed it.
Pass to Wilkins. 32 seconds left in the final quarter. That shot off the mark. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No debate there. He got hammered.
15 foul. At the line for your Clippers, Gail Goodrich. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And he makes both free throws.
And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Here's Jay. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for joining us. We'll see you next time.